everybody loved him from the day he was born. Neighbours, people that walked past, people that came around. When you get beaten by somebody's horse that's too good for you, you usually go home a bit put off about it, but when they go home pleased that they ran seconds a Minuteman, well then there must be something in people's mind that the horse is different. And that was a lifelong thing that he had. But he wasn't a horse with bad manners, or there was something that you had to be careful of. He was a big, impressive stallion, and yet people wanted to pat him. That didn't work out too good.
An all-time record crowd of 48,788 turned out for the £15,000 final at the Melbourne Showgrounds in 1964. Second to Cardigan Bay in his opening heat after bungling the start, and a winner over Robin Dundee and Little Maori on the second night, South Australian Minuteman was scratched from the gruelling 15.5 furlong heat, suffering from arthritis of the near fore fetlock joint combined with a slight attack of laminitis. Following constant application of ice packs to his legs by trainer-driver Eric Hurley and plenty of visits to a nearby beach, Minuteman made gradual improvement. It was not until 3/4 of an hour before race time, however, that the Trotting Control Board's veterinary surgeon passed him fit to run.
Further back in the field to Tactile goes for the run along the inside. Next along would be Little Mary. Further back to Robin Dundee, Cardigan Bay and Lee George last. Past the judge, where they have 4 laps to travel in, and still Minuteman in front. From
he worked along happily at a high speed without sprinting, but if you asked him to go super speed, it would run him down in a second or two. He could, if you keep that pace on, it was just a bit too fast for the rest of the field. In his mind, he wanted a good clip if he was in front. If you parked him and settled him down, he'd go as if he was in the sit when he was really in the death. And I think a lot of his wins were by going for that position and turning him off. And he'd just go along with one eye on the inside horse and don't mess about with his reins, or don't pull him back or go forward or smack him with the stick. He was doing the job himself. There's not another horse born that I know of that was so knowable, or knowing about what he was doing. He had a knowledge of what he should do in a top race, how they got it in their mind that they were going to go 14 furlongs or 9 furlongs is beyond me. He was ticking off the finish, not me.
Followed by Little Mary on the outside of Smoke Cloud. Robin Dundee third last with Lee George, and last Cardigan Bay. They go towards the furlong post, a little overlap the travel in this important final of the Inter Dominion, and it's still Minuteman in front from Red Adios on the outside of Angelique. Tactile and Pepperricky together, followed by Smoke Cloud, Lee George, Robin Dundee, and last of all Cardigan Bay. They straight enough now with a lap to go. There's the bell, and still Minuteman pulling hard in front from Red Adios. No moves been made from Angelique on the inside. Tactile, Pepperricky, and back towards the rear, Cardigan Bay with Robin Dundee. A little under 2 furlongs to go, and still Minuteman in front, and Hurley looks over his shoulder. That's Tactile, 3 wide. They straighten up with 2 to go, and Minuteman in front, Angelique on the inside. Red Adios going backwards, Tactile wide, and it comes right down the outside, Pepperricky, and further out to Robin Dundee. A following and a half to go. Minuteman still sitting there quietly from Angelique, going to be the danger. On the outside, Tactile under the punishment, further back in the field to Smoke Cloud. Pepperricky George from Red Adios, who Wigan, Pippericki, and back towards the rear was Little Mary.
I was the fourth of the Hurley brothers to get going at the Trots. And if they could do it, I could do it, but I wanted something special. Don't forget, I had about 6 tries as an Interdominion. I won one of them, and I had 3 horses to do it with. Bloody lucky. It was the greatest race put together for championship horses. And if you can win it, well, you've got the champion.
There you see Minuteman from South Australia. All merits going to this fine performer to take out tonight's final. The crowd, I would say, of 32 to 33,000 pounds, giving this grand horse a grand reception here at the Royal Melbourne Showgrounds, Victoria, this evening.